Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host.
All right, Grand Rising to you beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today for our Coinbase crypto trading session. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, The Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. Book that wrote, guys, Study of Black Wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. All right, you can find the book by simply going to the website, www.theblackbazaar.com, theblackbazaar.com. You can pick up your copy today. While you're there, we do have a store where you can find other financial literacy books, some for adults, some for kids. And then we also have a club that you can decide to join if you like to do that as well, where you can connect with brothers and sisters who are serious about building wealth and building business while we build ourselves. Grand Rising, thanks so much for joining. Go ahead and let us know who is here. Go ahead and say hello. Don't be rude. Let us know who is up this early morning. The early bird gets the worm for our Coinbase crypto trading session. We're broadcasting across the World Wide Web into Facebook and also YouTube. Love to know just where you're connecting from this morning. We're broadcasting from our virtual studios here in Decatur, Georgia. Decatur, where it's greater. Where you're connecting from, man? Put your city and state, country in the comments below. City, state, country in the comments below. Also hit the like button, share button if you care. This is free financial literacy, guys. It's free information I'm putting out just for people who really want to get it, want to learn it, and may be interested in this space. So that's just what I do, and I'm going to do this anyway. Now, I will say that what's going on, Miss Yvette? How you doing? Just getting up? Yeah, just waking up in the morning. Got to thank God. But anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about philosophy today because I think it's important that, again, you're probably going to hear me say this a lot along the time, but it's important, I think, that you set some goals for yourself. So we have started the Black Money Challenge this year or this month, and I set a goal for myself at, for $10,000. And then I set another goal for myself at $13,000. And I'm gonna set another goal at 20,000 because I think I'm gonna crush 10,000. I think that's gonna be pretty easy. I don't want to set any easy goals for myself. I want to challenge myself. Everybody put a console, challenge yourself. But then also, that's not the only challenge that I have. Long term, I want to get to a space by the end of the year. I want 6 figures, right? I want 6 figures in my investment account. I want 6 figures working for me, not me earning 6 figures, but 6 figures earning for me. So because I have goals, it helps me to get up every morning to attack my goals and get there faster. See, most people just simply won't get up on a Sunday morning. And, it's sleep in time for most people, but Kyle Blackman, you're not like most people, brother. I mean, Yvette Goodrich, you're not like most people, right? They want something, but they're not willing to get up for it. Hey, even on a Sunday, we up here looking at the markets because the crypto market's open 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And you can decide you can come do something over here at any point in time where you feel like it. But anyway, let's get right into this thing here today. I'm not going to preach to you guys too much. It's too much to do this morning. So let's see what we got going on. I don't really take a look at the market before I come on live anyway. I just kind of come. So anyway, so let's see where we at, man. 6,200 over here. I got another 2,000 over here, so that puts me at 8,400, right? So I started with 6,500 on the 1st of February. I'm now at 8,400 and counting. Let's keep it going. So good job. Now we probably have some action today, so that's pretty good. So in case you guys, you might be new, it might be your first time watching me. This is what you're seeing on the screen now is Coinbase.com. And you can find, if you don't have a crypto account, you can find a link in the description of this video to go ahead and get your Coinbase account. I like Coinbase as a starter account for you guys. A reason why, number one, if you use my link and then you make your first investment of $100 into some crypto, you're going to get an additional $10 in Bitcoin. And you see how Bitcoin has risen over the years. So that could be very an appreciating asset for you. Another reason why I like Coinbase as a starter account is because they actually have classes and they actually pay you to take those classes. So if you really want to learn about crypto, why not get paid to learn? So that's why I like Coinbase from a position of starting or learning about crypto. Over here, what you saw on the other screen, the back screen, is Coinbase Pro, which is the trading account. So this is where I trade. So this is where I predominantly will be here today, but I'm a duo trader. I am a holder and I'm a trader. I hold over here things that I want to own, hold, that I believe have promise that I'll hold for a little while I'm over here. And then over here, I'm trading. Now let's talk about trading, for example, for a second. Reason why trading is so important, right? We have to, although our minds, when we look at stuff, let's just look at Bitcoin for example for a second. When we look at, let's look at let's do this. Let's do y'all, the one y'all really love, the one the one that's got everybody talking. And I tell you, when everybody's talking about something, I'm not interested. Let's talk about your Dogecoin for a second, because this one y'all really love. Y'all got everybody all super hype about Dogecoin. So here's the thing. When something's going up and everybody's talking about it and everything like that, it's like, do you really understand this coin, what's behind it? But then also, how do you protect yourself, right? With trading, what I'm doing is I'm getting in and getting out. So while I'm out, I'm protecting myself from declining pressure. Like right now, Bitcoin is declining. Bitcoin has a lot of declining pressure. If you was with us yesterday, I said this. I said, man, this thing is probably going to hit 40,000 as it did. And then guess what started to happen? There was a lot of pressure up here at 40,000. I showed you guys this yesterday, and now it's actually on a decline. But what I could have done if I was trading Bitcoin is I could have sold at 40,000, understanding that the decline is probably coming, and then I can get back in when it's low. Some of you guys, you want to say, hey, and it's okay. If it comes back down, I'll just buy more. But I can do that, right? I sold. I can come in and buy more with my profits instead of buying more with my new capital. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying there, right? So this is the power of trading. I can come back in here and I can buy more from my profits instead of buying more with new capital. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't have to take the downside, but I can capitalize off the upside. And this is a problem for many new investors, many new traders more so than investors. You have a hard time securing the bag. So right now, everybody put in console, secure the bag. So what's happening in Dogecoin right now? We have some people that's up 100%, maybe 150%. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna wait it out because it's gonna keep going. Why are you being greedy? why don't you just take some of your profit, secure the bag? Like, you know what I'm saying? That thing could turn at any point in time. Elon Musk can decide that he no longer likes Dogecoin. He puts something, he tweets about that's the worst coin. And the next thing you know, you're taking the decline. It doesn't make it. I mean, I don't know. Do what you want. It's your money, but I don't like to lose money personally. So anyway, just want to share that with people for those. That's super long on Doge, man. Secure the bag. Okay. What does decline? You know what decline means? Go down. Decline means go down. You know what decline means. All right. So let's get into this thing. That's my little tip for the day. So let's find out. Let's take a look and see what we did yesterday. Catch up. We have some things going on here. All right. So yesterday was the 6th. So I had 4 executions yesterday on REN, GRT, UMA, and ZRX. REN, GRT. One sec, I got my pen here. REN, GRT, UMA, REN, GRT, UMA, and ZRX. All right, so let's take a look and see what happened yesterday. So notice how I always come back in. Oh, okay. Let me go back over here. I want to take a look at the market as well, first and foremost. I see that the market is down 1.53. I predicted this yesterday that some things will actually come down and give us an opportunity to buy. Stellar Luma is up 16% from yesterday. I didn't pick any of that up. Look at this. Cosmos is up 14%. I like that. I own that. UMA's down since yesterday. Algo's up 13%. I own that. I like that. All right. So let me so the market is down a little bit. Maybe we provide some opportunity. So yesterday I was able to acquire GRT at 84 cents yesterday. And that's actually pretty good for it is, but it did come back down to 80 cents this morning at around, it looks right around midnight. So something happened around midnight, came down around 80 cents, but it's now 86 cents. So I'm actually long. I'm actually I'm actually in the green. I'm doing well in this position. Didn't know it was going to come back down and test, but it's okay because I won't ever catch the bottom. You know what I mean? But clearly speaking, if we look over a longer period of time on our 1 hour candles around 80 cents, this thing has kind of bounced off 80 cents quite a few times. We go out a little bit further, that won't help us. But we can see that. So me picking it up at 84 cents was okay. I probably could have done 80 cents, but I was thinking it was going to kind of stop here at 85 cents. That's where it seemed to be going. But the cool thing is, right now we're trying to see. So here's what's happening. If we can really take a shot at this, right now, what's important for me to pay attention to right now is, will this new uptrend break 90 cents? That's what I'm hoping. Because right now we see it on a decline, right? We see it going down over a long period of time. We see this trend is going downward. But this last upward mobility, if it can crush through 90 cents, then I might get to $1 or something like that, right? It might be enough pressure. Now we do have enough volume, which is okay, and we do have some support, which is okay. But will there be enough investors, enough bears, enough bulls to come out and break this thing through this 90 cents? Now I got it at 84 cents, and again, I'm a trader, so I want to try to get out of this as quickly as possible. So I don't know whether it's going to break. Let me look at a depth chart. I don't really know if we have enough push to take this to the moon, so to speak. But I'm not really willing to wait either, because I want to get out of this as soon as possible. I might miss out. It's a lot of volume in this thing, though. Oh Lord. Let's see here. Let's see what trade history is telling us, guys. We can look over here at trade history, and I can see orders that have been placed, and it's kind of sideways, right? I see some modest orders on the buy side. I see some on the sell side as well. So I don't know. So I won't be able to determine if it's really going to push through. I hope it does, but I'm okay with this 90 cent plateau here that we have. Maybe on the break. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm okay with that, because we see here 90 cents. It broke out, but then it came back and it's tested 90 cents. So I'm gonna go to 90 cents. I'm gonna actually try to put a sell order in at 90 cents, which is okay for me. I get in and get out, man. I'm not greedy at all. I see quite a bit of interest here at this 8.9 range, 8.99. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to max this thing out and just get up out of here. Keep it moving. All right, so I put my order in to sell this joint at 90 cents. Let's go to REN. I'm going to see if you guys have any questions. I'm sorry. So drops for man. So I don't really look at how much I should take when it's up, right? Well, I don't really look. That doesn't my taking profit. I let the chart tell me when to take profit. If that's 10%, if it's 30%, if it's 100%, right? I just let the chart tell me. So I don't really have an answer for that. But what I will say is, if you up, if you are up significantly, right? Maybe you don't really watch the charts and you feel like you up 200% in a position, or if you're up 50% of position, why wouldn't you bring your initial capital out? Here's the strategy, right? If I invest $100 into something, and then it grows, and now that $100 and turn into $200, I'm going to pull my $100 that I initially invested out, because that leaves me playing with house money, and it puts me in a position where I can't lose. It's impossible for me to lose. I put my $100 in, it grew to $200. I pulled my $100 out, and now I'm playing with house money. Everybody putting accounts on house money. So if you still want to be in that position and you want to prevent yourself from losing, just withdraw your capital. And now you're playing with house money. So if that additional $100 could go to zero, you ain't lost nothing other than time. But people are just greedy, and that is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, but each chart, each coin, each stock, they all have different patterns, and they all have different momentum. So you can't really put a static number on something that's so fluid, if that makes any sense to you. All right. Oh, we did that on Cardano. Okay, yeah. Now let me answer this for me, brother. Like, how did that feel when you realize, you know what, I can't lose? I'm playing with house money, right? So these are just simple. I'm not going to say this is just concepts that we can implement, right? But in this particular case, what I'm looking at is I'm just reading a chart. And that's what I'm doing on this side of things. I'm just reading a chart. So at any rate, so let's look at Ren. I did that yesterday as well. What's going on? I think that's Shanrika from North Carolina. Where you from, brother Drops 4 man? Where you from over at YouTube? Let's go to Ren. I did that one yesterday. Let's see how we're doing. Not doing so well. All right. So Ren I bought at 78 cents yesterday, and it's okay. Again, the same drop. So notice how this same thing, right? This same drop happened pretty much for all the coins around the same time. So we looked at GRT, it dropped to this point. We looked at Ren, now it dropped at 12 o'clock and it's bouncing back. The cool thing about Ren, though, look at this, is that it blasted past this little resistance here at about 77 cents, jumped up to 79 cents, is currently on the decline, but I believe it's going to get some support right here at 76 cents. And we can see this here, get some support right here at 76.20. So it's probably not going to go past 76.20. That's three, or even past 75.90. We got 325,000 orders at 75.90. So that's right at 76 cents. So although I got it at 78 cents and I'm currently in a losing position, I believe we have enough support to continue to push Ren up. So I'm going to wait on this. Now, I don't know where it's going to go, but just because I only trade 1 hour a day, I'm going to go for the gusto with Ren and say, hey, let me see if I can put an order out at 82 cents. And if it gets there, if it doesn't, that's okay. I'm willing to wait on this one a little bit. I'm willing to be a little bit more patient with this particular position. Let me go out a little bit further. I need to go out a little bit further. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit patient with this particular position. We got 23,000 transactions that are taking place in the past 24 hours. I'm seeing some upward pressure from the support side, but I'm also seeing some downward transition as well. I see a whole bunch of orders right here at this 90 cents range. So I'm gonna go for the gusto a little bit here. I'm gonna put an order at 90 at this 90 cent range. If it gets there in the next 24 hours, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. I'm just trying to set my orders in advance. So while I'm not paying attention to this, if it gets there, I'm feeling like a champ. If it doesn't, I'll come back and I'll take a look at this thing tomorrow. That making any sense to anybody? So that's what I'm seeing. And again, I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing because it might be a little small for you guys that are watching. Okay. Oh, are you from Canada? I appreciate it, brother. Thanks so much for joining from Canada. I appreciate you. Shanrika from North Carolina, fantastic. All right, so we did this one today. Yesterday. So notice how I bought it yesterday, and I'm trying to sell it now. I'm trying to find some place to sell it, and I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over and over again every day until I reach my goal. So I'm like the tortoise, guys. I beat the hare every time. There's a lot of people that they seem to only be able to focus on one thing at a time. I'm looking at quite a few different coins. Now let's take a look at UMA. So the market is down, which is good because I want the market to be down a little bit so I can have some entering positions. So I bought UMA yesterday at 28.89. Look at this. This is a great one right here. Bought it at 28.89. So again, probably around. This is a little bit different. So yesterday was two. Okay, let's go back. Let's go here. All right. So yesterday I was here 2.6. Right around here, I was able to get this UMA, and then it retested again right around here, which was about 2 o'clock this morning, 28.4. I'm currently at 29, so I'm in a winning position. The volume has actually tapered off, which is not good, right? So volume tapering off says that we may be looking at some decline here. Let's take a look. Or not not necessarily the decline, maybe looking at some sideways consolidation. We see that we're at the support level where we got this thing in. This is probably going to be a little bit longer of a play. I probably have to wait a little while in order to get out of this one, which I don't necessarily like. But this thing shot up the other day for some reason, not quite sure, and now it's established a base here at $28. My goal here with this one is to wait it out. And I want to actually sell at $40. I think it can get there. I don't know what might push it back up. I don't know if there's some influencer or something like that pumped this thing up the first time. But if I could capture $10 on top of a $30 position, that would be 30%. And I only did a little bit in this one because this not really something I normally trade. But I'm going to set an order out, a long-term order out for this one at $40 to sell. I don't know if it'll hit that at any time soon, but you just never know. These things can take off like that while you're not at a blink of an eye. And you see here how I just took off, and then the next day, 6 hours later, it was falling down. But it's established itself. It looks like it's kind of established itself here. This $28 range for a pickup. So if I wanted to, I could come back in and try to get some more. But I don't necessarily love this chart because it's more of a longer term chart that I want to be in. But I do have to try to get out of this thing at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and set a long-term sell order at $40 for UMA. You guys got any questions, let me know. I might be talking fast for some people. This might be new to a lot of people. It is okay. All right, so ZRX is the other one that we did. I put an order out for something else yesterday, and then I looked at it last night, and I didn't like it, so I got out of it, and I did ZRX instead, and I'm glad I did. I think I'm glad I did. I don't know. So ZRX, which is I don't know what the stat means. Again, same thing here. So I was able to get ZRX at 140, right? Which now is at 136. So I'm in a losing position, but that's okay. This thing, I saw this coming down last night. That's why I went and got it at 140. I thought it might hold at 140. It didn't. Midnight, that same time frame that we see on the other coin, this thing came all the way down to 127. So, but I wouldn't have caught that because I was asleep at midnight, and I only look at this thing 1 hour a day. That's okay. So I'm currently at 140. I'm in a losing position right now, but I see that we have a short-term uptrend for ZRX. I see we have volume here that's coming through. This down 7% based upon where it was at $1.50. So actually what I would do here is I'll actually want to see if I can acquire more of ZRX. So I'm going to have to come back to this in just a second because I'm going to put two orders out for this. I'm going to put an order out to sell it. I'll do that right now. And then I'm also going to come back and I'm going to put an order to buy it just in case it comes back. Again, this is going to be more of a long-term play. I got it at $1.40. I'll probably try to get rid of it at $1.50, maybe $1.75. I'm gonna make a decision here in just a second. I think $1.75 would be a long-term sell. So let me do that. Let me try to go 175 or so as my long-term sell. But I really don't want to sell this right now. I really am looking to actually buy more of it at $1.25, but I want to go ahead and put this order out just in case something happens again while I'm not watching. If it shoots up to 175, I'll be happy. If it doesn't, that's okay, because I actually want to build a position here. Everybody putting down, so build a position here. And I can do the same thing on UMA, where I kind of see this 125 is a good place to try to acquire more. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another order once we cancel out these orders here. So XLM, I tried to get this at 34 cents. It didn't execute. Let's take a look at XLM. Let's see what happened here. So I tried to get this at what did I say, 34 cents? So look at this. So yesterday, no. It didn't even get close. It did not even get close. All right. So yesterday I came in, I said, right here at 6 o'clock yesterday. Remember, I was like, hey, we got to move fast on this stuff. I was trying to explain everything. I said, let me see if I can get XLM at 34 cents. It didn't come back down to 34 cents. And now it's at 39 cents. If I could have executed this thing at 34 cents, I'd be giving myself a double hand clap this morning. It didn't happen for me. Missed the opportunity there. But this is what happened when I'm trying to trade and talk at the same time. It's like this stuff moves fast. It's like speed. So I'm gonna cancel that order out. It is what it is. I kind of missed that one. What's going on? What's up, Mags? How you doing? This is I'm using Coinbase trading pro. It used to be GDAX. It's now called Pro Coinbase. How do I feel about Acro? I don't have any feelings about Acro. I don't think Acro is on my list here, so I don't have any feelings about it. That's something I would probably have to look up or something like that. And then I had it was some other one that I posted as well. OXT. So let's see what happened with OXT. So notice how I'm reviewing, right? I'm saying, okay, well, what happened here? And the more I do this, the more I review, the more I look at stuff, right, and try to see what happened the day before. What did I do? What mistakes did I make? So I look at this. This is crazy. I can't believe I didn't get this one. Okay, so look at this. I put this order out yesterday at 6, okay? Now, this thing dropped right here. Look at this. Look how close I was. This thing dropped to 38.7, and my order is at 38.5. You see what I'm saying? Like, this kind of stuff you get mad about. Like, man, I could be up. Look where it's at right now. It's up another 10%. And I had a 1,000-piece order on this thing, and it didn't execute. Man. What do you do? So we missed that opportunity there. Man, that would have been a good one. That would have been almost right on point. I was almost right on point. Man, I'll be feeling pretty good right now. But, missed opportunity. It is what it is. All right. So I got $556 I got here that I can do something with now with some orders that didn't execute. And there's a few coins that I don't trade that I want to own. Yeah, not close enough. I know, right? Not close enough. So I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't trade Ethereum. I don't trade Litecoin. Those are coins I want to own just personally. I just want to have them, want to acquire positions. I don't trade Maker. I actually want to own Maker, but it's too expensive now. Well, I'm not going to say it's too expensive. I'm looking to trade over here with my 556. And what I'm looking for now, I don't think I'm going to actually be able to trade anything else that I want to trade. Let me see here. Look at the CLG. CTLD is up 11%, 12%. My goodness. Okay, so what was that I said I was going to do? Algo is up. I want to show y'all something else too. This is amazing. We're doing well. We are doing well. So I don't see. Oh, ZRX. Okay, yeah, I want to come back to ZRX, right? This is the one I want to come back to. ZRX down 7%. That's the only one I see here. What I'm looking for now, I'm looking for something that's down 4 or 5% that I want to trade. And Litecoin is down 5%, but I don't want to trade that. So I'm gonna come back to ZRX because that's the only one I see here that's relatively down that I can possibly do something with. And I actually want to try and get. I'm gonna actually be a little bit. I want to actually try to buy this, but I'm gonna be a little bit lenient here. I want to get it. I want to go further down. I want to get this thing. It's not going down as far as I want it to go. Anyway, I don't believe it's probably. It may not come down here, but I want to try to get this thing at about 126 or so. If it drops down, that's good. I just want to see if it comes down, I want to be able to get this thing at a good price. I already have some, so if I'm acquiring a position, I'm just basically dollar cost averaging down. And it does look like it has a slow, short-term kind of decline thing going on here. So I think 126 is a good space to try and buy this thing. ZRX 126. And I'm not buying 400 pieces. I'll probably do another 200 if it gets there. So I'll put a buy order out for 252 and see if it gets there. Sell at 175, buy at 252, leaving me $300. So now I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. So now I'm gonna take this $300 and do stuff with it. I'm going to convert my US. I'm going to withdraw my USD and I'm going to send it back over to Coinbase. All right, now let's take a look here. So over here, I got $300 left that I'm not over in the trading market to trade. So now I'm gonna try to see if I can do something else with this $300. I want my money working for me. Everybody put your money to work. I want to put my money to work. So I'm not going to just sit it here and not do something. Now I could put this USD in the USDC and just stake it for 0.15%. That's not good enough for me though. Not right now. So let's take a look at my other staking coins. I got Cosmos, which is over the past 24 hours is up 12%, plus it pays me 5% to stake or to hold. I have Algo, which is up 10% over the past 24 hours, plus it pays me 6% to hold. And then I have Tezos, which is up another 7%, and it's paying me 4.63% to hold. Okay. So I think in this particular instance, it might be Litecoin. Litecoin is down 6% over the past 24 hours. This might be my play. I'm gonna buy one Litecoin. I'm just gonna buy one. It'll be 152 or 153, something like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy. I guess I'll do 155, something like that. I'm gonna buy one Litecoin. I'm gonna try to buy one Litecoin. 156. I wanted to say, oh, that ain't there yet. 160. There we go. We'll buy one Litecoin. All right, adding to my Litecoin position. And then that leaves me with $144 to do something with. Let's see, a Bitcoin. I don't buy Bitcoin over here because I'm already acquiring Bitcoin in one of my other accounts. Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum has lost its volume, by the way. That's an interesting thing there. So that upward pressure that sent this thing up here is kind of tapering off. So we're starting to see that gives me an indication that volume is moving. Same thing with Bitcoin. Volume is moving somewhere else. So there's some selling going on here. That's why we see these down. So what am I going to do with this other $144 here? 144. What to do? What to do? I could stake it. It's just 144 though, so I guess I'll just do algo. I mean, just do algo. That's it. This is what it is. Just pick me up some more of this here. Cash 144.6. This. And the reason why I'm doing this, because again, I get staking with it. So I get, I'm just going to be able to accrue more capital over time. And I'll show you that in just a second. So you see how I'm playing both sides of the fence here. I'm playing both sides of the field. And I'm trying to protect myself, right, from myself. And I'm also putting my money to work. So my algo, right, it's earning right now, just for sitting here. Right, it's a stake and reward. I've earned $2.86 so far, and it keeps going up. It just keeps going up. And so I just put the 144 over there, and let it go to work while I go off and do something else. That is what it is. So I put all my little money to work. I'm currently at 6,800 plus another 1,650. And that puts me at 84.50. Okay, right now on the 7th. 84.50 right now on the 7th. So I'm marching towards $13,000. It probably would have been cheaper, Tony, but probably you're right. I didn't even think about that. It probably would have been cheaper. I don't know. I didn't think about it. I pay a little bit more over here. I probably should have bought it over there. I didn't think about it. And give Coinbase their little coins. So I'm at 84.50. I'm on my way to 13,000 by the end of this month at least. And you see, I'm just doing steady as she blow, right? I know some people are chasing, the big money, just the next coin that's gonna blow up, all this stuff. But so are your coins? Yes, they are on this particular platform. Yes. So there's a few coins that are automatically staked through this particular platform, and those are the ones I actually hold: Algo, Cosmos, and Tezos. Now I could go to there are other exchanges that you can you have to turn the feature on, but you can do as well. But this is why I like Coinbase to teach and talk about. And then as you learn more about staking and maybe using some other exchanges, you can learn about the whole DeFi. That's called decentralized finance when we're talking about staking. So I'm playing both sides of the field here. I'm playing the long game with my Coinbase.com. I'm playing the short game with my Pro Coinbase, and I'm taking my profits and I'm bringing them back over to my long game. So, and I just don't see too many people that can show that they're winning. They can talk about winning all they want, but let me see what your trade history looks like. Because if you can only talk about one coin, what's the rest of your stuff looking like? You know what I mean? So I just don't pay attention to people that can't show me stuff. I can't see. Show me what you're working with. Put that mystical on them. Show me what you're working with. I don't have no problem showing people. You know what I'm saying? I probably don't make the most money, but guess what? I'm on my way to 13,000. That's good enough for me. So what's your goal? What are you looking to accomplish? How much are you looking to grow your account? Like I said, I'm a tortoise, guys. I'm a tortoise. You know what I mean? I beat the hare every time. Slow and steady wins the race. Steady as she blow. I don't take many losses, and I keep on moving on up, just like a Jefferson. Okay. Got any questions for me? Feel free. That was a great point, though, Tony. I wish you would have. I mean, you probably wouldn't. I probably was moving too fast. I didn't even think about it. I should have saved some money with Coinbase Pro. But that's a good catch there, brother. That's my lesson for the day. Buy on Coinbase Pro. It's less expensive. I didn't have to pay as many fees. But yeah, that's our time here today. Hopefully you learned something. You took something away in the comments below. Share something that you learned today, your takeaway from today. You mentioned brother drops for man acro. I somehow had to look up. Let's see if we can find it here. I don't know what that is, but we can definitely try to find it. You must have some intel. Acro. What's that? Acropolis. What is this? So if it's something I don't know, right, I'm going to try to find out about this coin, right? It's 1.08 million market cap. I got 2.5 billion acro out. I will say this right here, right? I already don't necessarily like it. Maybe from a long-term perspective, it's too many coins. Like, why we have so many coins already out? And is this even? Let's look up before. Is this even too many coins? It's already liquidated. Let's see if we can. How do I search over here? It used to be I could search. One second, guys. Maybe it's probably a search somewhere. Okay. So here's acro. I'm not going to be necessarily say what I can. So they don't have a maximum supply. So this is going to be one of these coins that they can just keep printing like they print money. From long-term value, I don't like this concept because it just reminds me of fiat currency. Now, it may have some use cases here. It may even take off. I don't know. I mean, but this would be something I would trade. This would be something I would trade, just similar to Dogecoin. If it was on the Coinbase platform, I would probably be trading this coin. I'll probably be in and out. Like with these swings, I'll probably be in and out. This thing was down to 11 cents. It popped up here, to 52 cents. I'll be out. I probably would have sold when it hit about 50 cents or 42 cents. I'll probably already be out of this thing, looking for the next opportunity because this is going to come back down. I think this probably is a good coin to trade. I wouldn't want to own it personally. But it's probably something I would trade if I had it on had it available for me to trade on that particular platform. So you can also, if you're looking for something, you can also find where it's sold at. So here in the United States, if I wanted to buy acro, then I don't see where I can exchange USD for it. So I would actually have to either use BTC to trade it right down here, which I can do. I can convert my USD to BTC. Then I can trade BTC with acro. That gets complicated. You can do the same thing on Bittrex. I can exchange my BTC for acro. So, but they don't have a place where I can exchange my USD other than here. FTX, it looks like. Oh, we got one. What is FTX? So FTX looks like it's some type of it's a derivatives exchange. Oh, Lord, that get even more complicated. So they offer derivatives, options, volatility, product leverage tokens. The team reportedly comes from Wall Street quant firms. So here's a space if you wanted to, another exchange. This is for advanced people, by the way. When you start saying this word derivatives, if you're not like a professional trader, which I'm not, you talking about high frequency trades. You're talking about going up against computers and stuff like that, leverage tokens. If you don't know what you're doing, you can put yourself into a whole big old mess when it comes to what you may owe. So yeah, this would be something I would probably trade, brother, if I had access to it. I don't have access to it right now, other than through my Bittrex account, and I don't really trade. I probably could show y'all Bittrex at some point. Let me get to 13,000 by the end of this month, and I might open up my Bittrex account and show y'all what that looks like. We might take it to another level when we come up here in March, because that's a whole nother ball. If y'all are confused with Coinbase, y'all definitely ain't ready for Bittrex, okay? Do I record my trading sessions? Yes, you can just YouTube, Facebook. You can go back and review them. They are recorded, so they are. You can go back and look at them if you missed something or something like that. Okay, so yeah, they're recorded. Right now they're recorded. I don't know how long they're going to be recorded. But, you know, just something for the people, man. Something for the people. Who's doing this? Not many people. Who's doing this? They can talk a good talk, but can they walk a good walk? Man, this is our time here today, man. The comments below. Oh, so yeah. Let me know what you learned today, man. I'm simply asking, answer this question in the comments below. Was this worth your time and why? I don't do this just to do this. I do this to make a difference. And hopefully we made a difference in your life today. I made it a little bit easier for you to take a look at some stuff and see if you can't, become a better trader, a better investor or something like that. Help with your philosophy. I learned a lot about Coinbase crypto. Thanks for sharing. Oh, no, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Well, this is the New Black Wall Street Money and Power Show with our crypto, Coinbase crypto trading. And I want you guys, I'm your host, ERGJ, certified financial educator. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of the new Black Wall Street. The new Black Wall Street.